Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Today we're jetting off to South America, to a city that's closer to the heart of Brazil than any other, Brasília. We're talking buildings that seem to defy gravity, open spaces that make you feel like you can breathe, and a vibe that's just different. So buckle up, buttercups, because we're about to dive into the top 10 places you absolutely to visit in this incredible city. Alright, first up on our whirlwind tour of Brasília is a place that screams, I'm important! I'm talking about the National Congress of Brazil. Picture this, 2 towering towers flanking a giant white dome. It's like something out of a sci-fi movie, but way more impressive. And those towers? They're not just for show. One houses the Senate and the other the Chamber of Deputies. The architecture alone is worth the visit. This is where Brazil's big decisions are made, people. It's like the beating heart of the nation. So when you're strolling through the plaza, soaking up the sun and maybe snapping a selfie or two with those iconic towers, take a moment to appreciate the history and the grandeur of it all. Okay, folks, get ready to have your breath taken away, because our next stop is none other than the Cathedral of Brasília, a true architectural marvel. Imagine walking into a space that feels like it's bathed in ethereal light, almost as if you've stepped into another world. With these incredible stained glass windows that paint the entire place in a kaleidoscope of colors, it's a feast for the eyes. It's like stepping into a giant shimmering jewel. The light dances around you, creating an almost magical atmosphere. And the design? This isn't your grandma's church, folks. It's a modern masterpiece. This is Oscar Niemeyer at his finest, showcasing his genius in every curve and line. We're talking 16 graceful concrete columns that curve inwards, almost like hands reaching up to heaven, creating a sense of awe. It's modern, it's elegant, and it's just plain breathtaking. The lines and shapes are so fluid and harmonious. The stained glass, designed by Marianne Peretti, bathes the entire interior in this warm, vibrant light, adding to the ethereal feel. You almost feel like you're floating, surrounded by beauty and tranquility. And the best part? The acoustics are incredible. The sound reverberates perfectly, making every note crystal clear. So, if you're lucky enough to catch a choir singing, get ready for a spiritual experience like no other. It's truly moving. Trust me, whether you're religious or not, the Cathedral of Brasília is a must-see. It's a place where art, architecture, and spirituality come together in perfect harmony. All right, everyone, hold on to your hats because we're about to enter the world of diplomacy and design at the Itamaraty Palace, also known as the Palace of the Arches. The building itself is a masterpiece. We're talking sleek lines, elegant curves, and those iconic arches that give the palace its nickname. Inside, lush gardens, reflecting pools, and artwork that'll make your jaw drop. It's like walking through an art museum that also happens to be the headquarters of Brazilian diplomacy. So as you're strolling through those elegant halls, imagine all the history that's been made within those walls. Okay, everyone, it's time to pay our respects to the man who made Brasília happen. Juscelino Kubitschek, the visionary president who decided to plop a capital city right in the middle of Brazil. His bold decision transformed the landscape and future of the nation. Talk about a bold move. And what better way to honor his legacy than with a memorial that's just as unique and inspiring as the man himself? The architecture of the memorial is a testament to his innovative spirit. Picture this, a giant white concrete structure that looks like a cross between a spaceship and a bird about to take flight. It's a sight to behold, and a perfect representation of Kubitschek's futuristic vision. It's modern, it's bold, and it perfectly captures the spirit of Kubitschek's ambitious vision for Brazil. The design is both daring and elegant, much like the man it commemorates. Inside, you'll find exhibits dedicated to Kubitschek's life and legacy, from his humble beginnings to his time as president. These exhibits provide a deep dive into his journey and achievements. You can check out his personal belongings, see photos and videos of his life, and learn all about his dream of building a modern capital city that would symbolize Brazil's progress. It's a fascinating glimpse into the past. And the best part? The memorial offers stunning views of Brasília. From here, you can truly appreciate the city that Kubitschek envisioned and brought to life. All right, everyone, get ready for a crash course in Brazilian government because we're headed to Praça dos Três Poderes, which translates to Square of the Three Powers. Picture this, a vast open plaza framed by some of the most iconic buildings in the city. You've got the Supreme Federal Court, representing the judiciary, with its elegant curves and that iconic dome that looks like a giant gavel. Then there's the Planalto Palace, home to the executive branch, all sleek lines and modernist cool. And last but not least, you've got the National Congress, which we've already visited, representing the legislative branch with its twin towers reaching for the sky. It's a symbol of Brazilian democracy, a place where the three branches of government come together. All right, everyone, it's time to put on your fanciest imaginary outfits, because we're about to visit the Palácio da Alvorada, the official residence of the President of Brazil. Don't worry, we won't actually be going inside. Security is pretty tight, you know. But trust me, even from the outside, this place is seriously impressive. Imagine a palace that looks like it was designed by someone who said, let's take all the best parts of modernist architecture, add a dash of Brazilian flair, and then reflect the whole thing in a giant pool. That's the Palácio da Alvorada in a nutshell. You've got those signature Oscar Niemeyer curves, the elegant columns, and the beautiful white facade that practically glows in the sunlight. And then there's the reflecting pool, which doubles the visual impact and makes the whole place feel like a dream. Okay, everyone, it's time to trade in those fancy shoes for some comfy sneakers, because we're headed to Parque da Cidade Serra Kubitschek, one of the largest urban parks in the world. And trust me, this isn't your average city park. We're talking over 420 hectares of green space, lakes, forests, and enough activities to keep you entertained for days. Whether you're a nature lover or an adventure seeker, there's something here for everyone. Imagine a place where you can go for a leisurely bike ride, have a picnic by the lake, rent a paddle boat, or even visit a zoo. Yes, you heard that right, a zoo right in the middle of the park. That's Parque da Cidade in a nutshell. And the best part? There's something for everyone. From solo adventurers to families and groups of friends, everyone can find their own slice of paradise here. You can find playgrounds for the kids, trails for jogging or biking, and plenty of open space for just relaxing and soaking up the sun. It's the perfect spot to unwind and enjoy the beauty of nature. So whether you're looking for a peaceful escape from the city or an action-packed day of fun, Parque da Cidade Serra Kubitschek has got you covered. It's a place where memories are made and adventures are just around the corner. Just be sure to pack a picnic basket and your sense of adventure. You never know what exciting experiences await you. All right, everyone, get ready for a night out on the town because we're headed to Pontal do Lago Sul, Brasília's premier waterfront destination. Imagine a place where you can dine with stunning views of Lake Paranoa, enjoy live music, and soak up the vibrant atmosphere. This place has it all: restaurants serving up everything from traditional Brazilian cuisine to international fare, bars with live music and dancing, and even a movie theater. And the best part? The atmosphere is electric. People come from all over Brasília to see and be seen at Pontal. You'll find couples enjoying romantic dinners, groups of friends catching up over drinks, and families out for a night of fun. So put on your dancing shoes, grab your friends, and get ready for a night to remember at Pontal do Lago Sul. All right, everyone, it's time to take our Brasília adventure to new heights, literally. We're headed to the TV Tower, one of the tallest structures in Brazil, and the best place to get a bird's-eye view of the city. Imagine standing on an observation deck, 75 meters above the ground, with panoramic views of Brasília stretching out before you. You can see all the iconic landmarks, the National Congress, the Cathedral, the Praça dos Três Poderes, and more. It's like looking at a giant futuristic map come to life. And the best part? The observation deck is free to visit. That's right, you can soak up those incredible views without spending a dime. So if you're looking for the best way to see all of Brasília in one go, head to the TV Tower. All right, art lovers and history buffs, this one's for you. Our final stop on our Brasília adventure is the National Museum of the Republic, a cultural hub that's as visually stunning as it is intellectually stimulating. Imagine a building that looks like a giant flying saucer landed right in the heart of Brasília. Inside, you'll find a treasure trove of contemporary art, historical artifacts, and interactive exhibits that explore Brazilian culture and history. It's the perfect place to spend an afternoon expanding your mind and appreciating the country's rich artistic heritage. And the best part? The museum often hosts special exhibitions and events, so there's always something new to see and do. So whether you're an art aficionado or just looking for a dose of culture, be sure to add the National Museum of the Republic to your Brasília itinerary. Well, that's it for our whirlwind tour of Brasília. We've seen some amazing architecture, learned a little bit about Brazilian history and culture, and maybe even worked up an appetite for some delicious Brazilian food. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more travel adventures. Until next time, keep on exploring.